beat. Let's go.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me courtside tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the fifth contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
To be the best, you gotta beat the best, you always say. Tonight you're playing one of the league's best in their own backyard. What's it gonna take to come away with the win?
Jennifer, it's all about communication. If we're talking on defense and paying attention to each other's body language on offense, we're working together as a unit. In a hostile environment, you either win as one or they pick you apart.
Well, good luck tonight, MP.
Hey, enjoy the game.
Will do, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. MP out there with Hardaway. It's Clifford at the three. And for the Warriors, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Sexton. And it's Ayton in at the five, home in the paint. And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
And what I like about MP, he's willing to put his reputation on the line to make something happen. He's not just sitting back waiting for things to develop. That would certainly be the easier route. Instead, he's put a stake in the ground, and that ground is away from home.
And let's check in with Ellen, and she's got the latest for us on MP.
We know this team is coming off of their championship season led by MP, but he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me, quote, "It's a new season. We're not letting up. We are just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first one." Guys, they are motivated.
Aren't they? Absolutely. They're hungry for seconds. All right, thanks for the report. And something never before seen last season, Greg. MP winning Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player, and Finals MVP.
And usually a top pick playing for a lesser team, maybe you elevate them enough to vault yourself into consideration for MVP. But to guide them to a title in year one, that is unheard of. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
At the line for one.
And from Sabonis. No good on that one. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. MP outside. Drills it from outside.
MP.
Caboclo's got 9. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
Sacramento with the ball. After Colin Sexton's miss. Three-pointer. And MP with the basket on the assist by Sabonis. 12 points for him.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's Clifford. Sabonis, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And he makes that one. Ayton's got his second basket.
Yeah, this is where Ayton is most comfortable. He uses that footwork and soft touch inside. That's really impressive.
Now here's Murray. 8 points his last outing from the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And the Warriors make some changes. Richards is checked in, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Moody. Zach LaVine's checked in for Sacramento. Jenkins comes in for MP. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Grizzlies. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Here's LaVine following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Puts up a deep 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
And so here is Golden State after the Kings pick up 2. Now, here's Sexton. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis. Here's Ayton. Nice D from Sabonis.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Kings on top. They're up by 8. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter. He's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. They've got Clarkson. Vucevic is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski and Richard. That's the Warriors 5. Golden State moving the ball around. The shot by Watford, no good. Kings leading now by 14. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He dropped an amazing number of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
So both teams making some changes here. And the second free throw, good. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
And it's Vucevic missing. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 9-1 run.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Pass to Podziemski. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Levine kicks to Caboclo. A three-pointer off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And it's good for two. Sexton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Levine passes to Sabonis. Screen by Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clifford, defended by Moody. Warriors trail by 14. Butler deciding where to go with it. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Checked in for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Hardaway comes in for Levine. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
It was a storybook ending for MP's rookie season. Greg, winning finals MVP, so special.
And Kevin, I'm not sure how you top that, but we'll see what MP has up his sleeve for his sophomore campaign.
Pass to Ayton. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Sabonis kicks to MP. just 5 to shoot. But 3 drops in the tray. Caboclo's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Sacramento.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Kings lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's...
Well, I think for the Warriors, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Golden State Warriors.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Thank you for being with us. Now let's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Kings leading now by 16. And last season, MP couldn't have burst onto the NBA scene any better. He's one of only a few players, GA, ever to win the MVP award as a rookie.
And for his game to be this advanced at this stage of his career, that's scary. I mean, you don't want to think too far into the future, but MP has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
On the floor for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Hardaway is out there with MP. It's Clifford at the small forward position.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
A 3-ball. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Sexton the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's just raw power that time by Ayton. Did not allow the defense to slow him down at the rim.
Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Throw it down, Keegan. Mr. Murray flying high.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And MP, now a sophomore in this NBA. Greg, he didn't waste any time leaving his mark with a title.
And he came in wanting to be a winner, and he's accomplished that in his first year. Now it's all about staying hungry so MP can start adding to his legacy. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. In third, the Warriors.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Sacramento moving it around. Sabonis kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Clifford. Back to MP. Right side Hardaway. And here is MP. Rebound by Butler. Outside, Sexton. Outside, Butler. Now, Moody. Now, here's Butler. Covered by MP. The open look here for Sexton. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Kings making a change here. And so, MP will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And MP in his second year in the NBA, Greg, always curious to see the kind of jump that a player makes after the rookie season.
You learn so much after your first run through the league. MP showed a lot of potential, and I'm sure he'll be even better this season.
Ayton a screen on Hardaway. Moody finds Ayton. Gets the drive.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton has just been in a great flow offensively, and he's continuing to stay aggressive.
Murray outside. MP up top. He's defended by Podziemski. And here's MP for 3. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. MP outside. Drills the three-pointer. Caboclo's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Outside Butler. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
5 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And here's MP for... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's Sacramento, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We've talked about this, all right? Solid plays every time.
Oh, some fire in Coach Kerr's voice right there. Greg demanding his team kick it up and into a completely different category.
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Kings leading now by 19. Here's Jenkins, releases from 15. Sexton grabs the board.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Just 5 on the clock. The three from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Moody. Butler kicks to Green. Sexton on the wing. Over MP. And again, no good by Golden State. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And the passing of Butler can be overlooked, but Jimmy normally averages about 5 assists per game.
Pass to Levine. Now Jenkins. He's covered by Ayton. MP against Sexton. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside, Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's MP for 3. That's good.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
When we spoke before the game, you said this is a kind of game you either win as one or you get picked apart. How do you keep it together in a place where so many teams don't?
We stay connected. If someone had a switch or saw a mismatch, recognized what the other team was running, they called it out. Kept the rest of us in the loop so we could adjust. That's how you get 5 playing as one. That's how you win games like this on the road. Connected.
Great teamwork, MP. Thank you so much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler,